You're going to need to know this. I hope you were paying attention. If not, rewind it and do it again. Rewind it and do it again. Okay, keep going. All right, the next one says get handout, do 3 and 4. So you need to get the handout. Well, I already showed you the handout for 3 and 4. Right? I told you to ask your neighbor, don't cheat. All right. It's because I keep thinking ahead. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Get regular polygon handout first. So there's a handout that says regular polygon. Get it before you take the notes, and then come back to the video. All right? A regular polygon is a polygon in which all measures, a polygon in which all side measures are congruent or equal, right? Congruent is a mathy term for equal. Are congruent, which means, therefore, all angles are congruent, equal, right? If all of the side measures are equal, then all of the angles are equal. That's just the rule. I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it like this. Let's be mathy. If all of the side measures are equal, then all of the angles are equal. This is useful information. This is what the regular means. It's a key word that you should be looking for that tells you that everything is regular. All the sides are regular, the same. All the angles are regular, the same, equal, right? The measure of a single interior angle in a regular polygon can be found by dividing the sum of the interior angle measures. We're going to divide the sum by the number of sides. We're going to divide the sum by the number of sides. Sum by the number of sides. We're going to divide the sum by the number of sides. Because if you figure out what one side is, one angle in a regular polygon, then you know what all of them are because they're equal. So we only need to find one. So you have to remember how to find the sum. The first formula we did, right? Our first formula, the sum, is n minus 2 times 180. It says regular, that's our key word, pentagon. So what do we know about a pentagon? Good thing it's in our graph, right? A pentagon has 5 sides, which means it has 5 minus 2, 3 triangles. 3 times 180 is 540. So the sum is 540. It has 5 sides. 540 divided by 5, 108. If one angle is 108 degrees in a pentagon, then all the angles on the inside are 108 degrees on a pentagon. They're all the same. That's your answer. It's not going to be as easy. This time we have a regular 18-gon, an 18-sided. It's not on our chart. We're going to have to put it in the thing and actually math. Right? All right, so the sum is 18 minus 2 times 180 for an 18-sided polygon or an 18-gon. So 18 minus 2 is 16. 16 times 180. Do all the math in the calculator twice, just out of habit, to make sure it's right. 16 times 180 is 2880. But you're not done, right? Because this time we're not asking for the sum. We're asking for the measure of the interior angle. You have to find the measure of one of the interior angles. And they're all the same, so any one of them works. All right, so new formula. sum, 2880, divided by number of sides. We have to go back to the original shape, the original polygon. So we're going to do 2880, our sum, divided by the number of sides. 2880 divided by 18. Do it twice just to make sure. Oop, got a different answer that time. Double check and make sure. 160. So each side is 160 degrees, and because they're all the same, congruent, all the sides, all the angles on the inside of an 18-gon are 160 degrees. So because we're only finding the interior angle of 1, and we're using the second formula, right, it's 2 steps. You have to do the first formula, then the second formula. All right, when you're feeling confident about that, this goes with numbers 10 and 11 on the practice sheet, I think. So when you get the practice sheet, you should be able to do 10 and 11. All right, let's see. Everything I've given you so far should be either written down or written on and glued in. Yeah, you do number 6, we did it together. You could have paused. That was my bad. We're going to do 10 and 11 on the practice sheet. Where did you get the practice sheet? I don't know. All right. Some of the exterior, everything we've done so far has been interior angles. Now let's look at the exterior, the outside angles. We're looking at the angles outside. All right? It says exterior angles are supplementary. Supplementary meaning they have to equal 180. Supplementaries, when you add them together, equal 180 degrees. Good, useful information to know. So they're adjacent. Adjacent means, one, they share a common wall. So if we're looking at this angle, this and this share a common wall, the common side. They also share a common vertex, right? Which is right here. Let me make that green. They share a common vertex. So we're talking about this angle right here. It's adjacent to 79, and it's supplementary, which means it has to total 180. Which means if I want to figure out this angle, all I have to do is take 180, subtract the 79, and the answer is my missing angle, right? So 180 minus 79 is 101. You have to mark which angle you're talking about. So if you're talking about this angle, you need to mark it. I need to know you know what an adjacent angle is. They share a common wall and a vertex. This one shares a common wall, but there's no vertex because it doesn't go, right? So you need to know that this is the adjacent angle. That's the exterior angle, right? So you need to mark it. And then you need to write it next to it and put the degree symbol. This goes with this. Be clear. I mean, I shouldn't have any question about what goes where. If you're talking about this angle, you should mark it. 180 minus 40 is 140, and you should label it and put the degree symbol. If you're talking about this angle, you should mark it, label it. 180 minus 61. What is that? 119? Use the calculator. Do it twice if you have to. Once you have them, it says sum of exterior angle measures. Add up the new numbers. Add up the new numbers you discovered. 101, 140, and 119 equals 360. Add them up. And that makes sense, because if you take this piece, and this piece, and this piece, and you connect them, you make a circle, which is 360 degrees. Let's see if that works on the second one. All right? So if I want to find this angle, first thing I do is mark it. Then I do 180 minus 98. What's that going to give me? 82? 82 degrees. Don't forget the degree symbol. This angle would be 59 degrees. Double check my math. Get a calculator. Do it twice. This angle would be 93 degrees. This angle would be 50 degrees. And this angle would be 76 degrees. If I'm wrong, call me on it and I'll give you a bonus. Double check. That's a 7. Don't judge me. I know my writing's bad. It took me years to get this bad. I used to be worse. I know. Alright, add them up. You should end up with 360. Again, if you take all the pieces of the angles and connect them, it'll make a circle. If you add them up and you don't get 360, you did something wrong. Alright? Because this is a pattern. I can assume that all polygons, until somebody proves me different, all polygons, exterior angles, sum to 360 degrees. That's the rule. Until you prove me wrong, that's the rule. Which means that when you add them up, if you don't get 360, go back and check your math. You did something wrong. It's a way to check your work. Alright, when you're good, you watch it again if you need to, watch it as many times as you need to. Get this handout that has quadrilateral and hexagon on it. I think it's a hexagon. I need my glasses. Quadrilateral and hexagon on it. Do it. Ask your classmates who have already done it to see if you got the right answer. Don't just copy, because how you're going to learn. I mean, if you don't care about learning, then you do you. But do it first, and then check to see if you have the right answers. Alright? And last but not least, right, do quad and hexagon, get smiley glue in, get practice sheet. If I'm in the back while you're watching this video, then you should get the smileys. If you're absent in making this up, then you need to get the smileys when you come back and I'm in the back working. And that's when you can interrupt and ask for help, right? Okay, get practice sheet. I didn't even tell you to get the practice sheet till now. If you did earlier, whatever. Do 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do not, oh wait, it needs to say 10 and 11. Do not move past number 9. This is hopefully part 1. Do 6, 7. Ruin. I think they're out of order. It doesn't matter. We'll do it in order. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Do not move past number 11. Unless you watch the rest of the video, of course. Alright, let's just put that. Let's just do 10 and 11. And then just know that you need to watch the rest of the video to get to the rest of the practice sheet. So the last